All right. Thank you, Brian, for joining today's class. So we are supposed to have a debate in today's class. So are you ready for debate? If you are, please type in the chat box debate. I'd like to see how many of you are ready for debate. Okay. Excellent. So what I'm gonna do, let's see how many students are coming right now. I'm not sure. If you have got some more ideas how to do debate, then we're gonna do debate today. Otherwise, I'm gonna give you some sort of instruction so that you can work on it, and next day we can do debate as well. So what do you think? Today or tomorrow? Type in the chat box. I'd like to see. Type in the chat box. I'd like to see when do you think we should do debating? Is it today or tomorrow? Type in the chat box. Excellent. Thank you for responding. So how many of you think that the debate should be today, or how many think that should be tomorrow? So type in the chat box quickly, today or tomorrow. I'd like to see. I have seen the female students, they have made WhatsApp group. I think they got prepared as well themselves, and I think they are ready. So ladies, can you please just confirm me? So in the WhatsApp group, so have you discussed regarding this debate? What sort of things you should point out? Have you done this? And then have you given the opportunity to talk regarding this one-to-one or one-to-many? And now you have got all the information and you are really, really excited to go for debating. So just I'd like to hear some of you. Okay. So who would like to share how you got prepared for debating? Just raise your hand electronically. I'll unmute yourself. Quickly. So Abunti Hossain, can you please unmute yourself?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Salam. So are you in the WhatsApp group within ladies?
No, sir.
Okay. So who is in the WhatsApp group? I mean, someone made the WhatsApp group for ladies. Who made it, or who has discussed regarding this in the WhatsApp group? Please comment in the chat box or raise your hand electronically. I'd like to see what have you done, or are you ready for these things? Okay. Okay, Sumaya, please unmute yourself and share with us.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম স্যার। স্যার গ্রুপ কি মানে করেছে আমি জানি না, বাট আজকে আমি জয়েন হয়েছি, তো আমি ওনাদের আস্ক করলাম যে স্যার যে টপিকটা দিয়েছে আপনারা কি সবাই প্র্যাকটিস করেছেন কিনা, তো ওনারা বললো যে করেনি। তো আমি একটা টাইম দিয়ে দিচ্ছি ওনাদের যে এই টাইমে আমরা প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারি, বা আজকে আমাদের ক্লাসের পরে আমরা একটা মানে ডিসিশন নিব যে আমরা কোন টাইমে প্র্যাকটিসটা করব। তো স্যার এতটুকুই আমার কাছে আপডেট আছে।
Okay, thanks for sharing. That's fine, absolutely fine. So what are you gonna do? I'll give you some sort of hints and tips how to do the debate so that you can understand the whole procedure, and next day you can do this. So first of all, can you please type in the chat box what sort of things you can say in favor of the topic? Type in the chat box. The topic was female student should study abroad, whilst other disagree with this. So female students, can you please type in the chat box? So what are the things you can say? And the male students, can you please type in the chat box? What are the things you can say against this notion? Okay, Abantio-san said career opportunities. Okay, anything else? So the topic is females should study abroad and settled whilst others disagree with this opinion. So female will go for the topic and the male students, they will take a lot of points against the topic. So empowerment and independence, better educational opportunities. Jakia, okay. Anything else? Type in the chat box. The reason I'm sharing this with you is, when you go for task two in writing, so most of the time you get like argumented topic. So you got to say a lot of things for positive thing and some sort of things for negative, and you need to make a conclusion. Excuse me. So if you are ready for debating, that means you figure it out how to make a lot of notes for positive things and how to make a lot of notes for negative things, and so that you can make a conclusion and your task two is done. Everybody got it? So if you really understood the purpose of having debate, please type in the chat box understood. So I'll say যখন আপনারা রাইটিং টেস্টে যাবেন, রাইটিং টাস্কে যাবেন, দুইটা টাস্ক থাকে সেই জায়গায়। একটা যেটা বললাম গ্রাফ ট্রাফ দিয়ে অনেক কিছু থাকতে পারে, সেকেন্ডটা আসে হলো একটা এসে রাইটিং 250 ওয়ার্ডস। সো সেই জায়গায় আপনাকে কি করতে হবে, যদি আর্গুমেন্টিভ টপিক হয় তাহলে আপনাকে এটা পক্ষে কি কি বলা যায়, বিপক্ষে কি কি বলা যায়, এই দুইটা জিনিসই করতে হবে। আপনি যেটা ফাইনালি আপনি যেটার পক্ষে নেবেন, ফর এক্সাম্পল আপনি এই টপিকের এই মনে করেন আপনার আইএলটিএস এক্সামে আসছে, আপনি কি করবেন, আপনি মনে করেন এটার পক্ষে নিতে চান যে ফিমেল স্টুডেন্ট শুড স্টাডি অ্যাব্রোড অ্যান্ড গেট সেটেলড while others disagree with this opinion, আপনি তাহলে তিনটা নিবেন পক্ষে, দুইটা নিবেন বিপক্ষে, তারপরে কনক্লুশন লিখবেন। সো overviewing all the pros and cons or advantages and disadvantages, I'd like to make a comment that females should um, study abroad and get settled in the UK, because if we can get an educated mother, we can build an educated nation, something like this. So whatever you choose, রাইট। আর যদি বিপক্ষে যান তাহলে পক্ষে দুইটা লিখবেন, বিপক্ষে তিনটা লিখবেন, তারপরে ফাইনালি কনক্লুশন টানবেন এবং কনক্লুশন বলবেন যে সবকিছু দেখার পরে আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে এইটা, সুতরাং এইটার পক্ষে আমি, right? So that's the reason we are here for debating. So please type in the chat box if you understood the whole process for task two. Type in the chat box understood. I'd like to see. Okay, now I'm getting a lot of comments in the chat box. So let me see. All right. Okay, so give me one by one. So, okay, help me, each and everybody, male and female, both students. So students should study abroad and get settled in the UK. So why do you think female students should study abroad and get settled in the UK? Give me one logic for this. Type in the chat box. One logic for this. Okay, when they said career opportunities, okay, female should study abroad and get settled because a lot of career opportunities there, they can grab it. Okay, I got it. Second logic. Give me another logic, please. So it can be male, it can be female, both. Quality of life. Anything else? Better education, lots of educational opportunities. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? আচ্ছা, যখন এই ফিমেলের কথা বলি তখন একটা সিকিউরিটি ইস্যু আছে আছে তাই না? সিকিউরিটি, লাইফ সিকিউরিটি, এক্সেলেন্ট। সো সিকিউর লাইফ, এক্সেলেন্ট। সো সিকিউরিটির ব্যাপারটা আসতে পারে, আর কি আসতে পারে? মোর সেফটি অ্যান্ড সিকিউরিটি, ওকে। ওমেন এমপাওয়ারমেন্ট, ওকে, এক্সেলেন্ট। আর কি আসতে পারে? Why do you think female students should study abroad and get settled? Personal freedom, excellent, excellent. Anything else? A standard lifestyle, better lifestyle, okay, excellent. Anything else? Life security, health and well-being, excellent, health and well-being. For example, so for female, especially if you're thinking about maternity, uh, birth child, everything. So in that case, so the national health security is here is a lot more safer So you can say that as well. Okay. And no corruption. Okay. Excellent. Legal and financial thing. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? So freedom of choice, gender equality. Excellent. More resources to work. Excellent. Economic security. I mean, financial. Okay. Anything else? So, so we have got like 10 reasons. So why female students should study abroad and get settled. Okay, now technology and communication. Okay, now give me 5 reasons why shouldn't female students study abroad and get settled in the UK? What are the challenges? Type in the chat box. I'd like to see. কেন ওমেনদের বাইরে পড়াশোনা করতে যাওয়া উচিত না বলে যারা মনে করেন রিলিজিয়াস প্রবলেম ওকে এনিথিং এলস সো ফাহিম সো I'm taking this class in East London. There is East London Mosque, and during the what is called congregation, a lot of female students join the congregation as well. They have got separate hall. So in London, this is not an issue, but outside of London, in remote area, probably there should be some sort of issues. They wear burqa, I mean veil. So that's the another thing. Okay, safety issues, um, family issues, safety concern, financial consideration. Okay. My question is, so what do you think? Why shouldn't female students study abroad and get settled? Impact of bad culture and influences. Okay. Excellent. Anything else? Cultural norms. Okay. Anything else? So for example, um, so let's say you are from Bangladesh and religious and pious woman, but once you come to UK, you do kind of job in reception, so you need to shake their hand, male or female, doesn't matter, something else. So it might be cultural issues. Anything else? Brain drain. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing. So if you come to study and get settled here in the UK, so Bangladeshi government, they're losing the talented guys. Bangladeshi people don't like Western culture. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Health concern, racism. It might be one thing. New language and environment. Okay. Excellent. Anything else? Anything else? Give me some very, very concerned logic so that female students should consider and they should change their mind that, okay, I'm not going to study abroad and get settled in the UK. Freedom of choice. Nazmul, I'm talking about the UK. So there is no lack of um, freedom choice. So women can do whatever wants to do, right? Potential cultural exchange and diversity. So my question is, what are the challenges you think? What are the challenges you think? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Hard work. So you think female cannot do hard work? I think they do better than us. Okay. Excellent. Environment, homesickness. Okay. Someone said bad culture and blah, blah, blah. So each and every country has got their own culture. So let's say here in the UK, I mean, European and English people on weekend, they go to club, they dance, they drink, and they become drunk. Um, well, for them, it's absolutely normal, but for us as a Muslim or as a Bangladeshi, this is not the normal thing. I do understand. Anything else you think? Weather problem, communication problem, challenge of settlement, anything else? What about food, do you think? What about food? Because they eat pork. Pork means sure. Bacon is kind of there as well. So halal food, that's the another challenge. So you can say female students shouldn't go abroad because of halal food. It's really challenging to get them. But to be honest, just giving some information. If it is London, it's multicultural city. So here you get every kind of culture here and religion here. Christian, they go to church. Muslim, they go to mosque. Buddhist, they go to pagoda or somewhere else. Hindus, they go to temple. So it's freedom of religion here. No issues. But still, you can say that. Anything else? Anything else? Do you think? Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I will take you to debate tomorrow. I would recommend you. So for female, um, open up a WhatsApp group, and for male, open up another WhatsApp group and do the discussion. And if possible, do a Zoom call or WhatsApp group call and then talk regarding this. And the topic for presentation I'd like to give you is for everybody else. The same thing is female student should study abroad and get settled whilst others disagree with this opinion, right? So all introduce, you need to make a presentation. Hi everyone, assalamu alaikum. Today my topic is female students should study abroad and get settled in the UK whilst others disagree with this opinion. So in this presentation, I'd like to share with you what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages. And finally, I make my conclusion. First of all, I'd like to say for the notion means for the topic. First of all, for the career opportunity, give some examples. Then financial independent, do something else. So right, then after that, what are the disadvantages? And then point out them as well. And after that, just give them a little bit of brief with examples. And after that, just you can make a conclusion. So after having said all of this, I think still female students should study abroad because of these things. That's it. So you need to make a presentation, and I would like to see in your presentation at least 100 sentences. Can you do that? If you can, please type in the chat box 100. I would like to see. If you can, please type in the chat box 100. Okay, excellent. Excellent. So you can do that, right? So this is the presentation you need to give. This is your homework. Excellent. Okay, and now quickly, I'd like to recap all sort of things we have learned in previous classes. So in the chat box, can you please give me 3 structures? Structure number 1, structure number 2, structure number 3. So using the present simple. Type in the chat box. I'd like to give you 1 minute to write it down in the chat box. Structure number 1, structure number 2, and structure number 3. So 3 structures in 1 comment. Excellent. Excellent. So not 1. So it's just number 1, 2, 3 together. Together, please. I think you forgot everything. Excellent. Okay, make sure you put verb 1 as well. So step number 1 is subject plus verb. Second is do plus subject plus verb 1 plus question mark. Third one is WS plus do plus subject plus verb 1 plus question mark. I'd like to see three structures in one comment together. Okay, excellent, excellent. Do plus subject plus verb one, do plus subject plus verb one. Yeah, excellent. So I'd like to see exactly this comment. Can you please type in the chat box? Three structure together. So next one is structure number, structure number 4, 5, and 6. Past simple. Type in the chat box. I'd like to see again. Structure number 4, 5, and 6. Past simple. Excellent. Excellent. Subject plus verb 2, did plus subject plus verb 1 plus question mark. WS plus did plus subject plus, no, not verb 2, Zakia, verb 1. Second one, did plus subject plus verb 1 plus question mark. So make it again. Okay. Quickly, I'd like to see everybody's answer. Excellent. Excellent. So now give me the instruction number 7, 8, and 9 using future form. Using future form. So what would be the instruction number 7, 8, 9? Quickly type in the chat box. I'd like to see. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. So subject plus will plus verb 1, will plus subject plus verb 1, WS plus will plus subject plus verb 1. Excellent. I'd like to see everybody's comments. So you shouldn't forget by this time. এত তাড়াতাড়ি ভুলে গেলে চলবে? Quickly type in the chat box. Hmm. All right, I'm so sorry. Is is internet disruption? Okay. So now, can you please clear me first of all? Did you understand what would be your homework today? So the topic you're gonna okay, it's clear. So all you need to do is you need to tell the topic. Hi everyone, assalamu alaikum. Today's topic is female students should study abroad and get settled, whilst others disagree with this opinion. And in this topic, I'd like to say um, or I'd like to describe advantages and disadvantages of this topic. So first of all, I'd like to say a lot of things about the advantages. So why should female students study abroad and get settled? First of all, one reason is moreover, another reason, after that, another reason, also another reason. And then you should say, however, then give opposite logic. Then give another logic, moreover, then furthermore another logic, and finally you should write a comment or conclusion that in at the last I'd like to say these are the advantages and these are the disadvantages. However, I think I should say female students should get a study and get settled in the abroad because of this. That's it. So once you prepare this topic, and then it's gonna be easier to debate. So tomorrow, what I'm gonna do, I will divide into two groups, male and female, and then you're gonna debate. So when you're gonna start debating, first of all introduce, you need to say, so you need to say, um, you should say your name at least. Um, Hello everyone, my name is Habib and I'm for the notion or for the topic. And if you are against the topic, you say, hi, my name is Habib and I'm against the topic. And then you should give one or two logics and then you should stop. Or so this is how we need to start. Thank you, moderator, for giving me the opportunity and for the topic or for the notion, and I'd like to present myself. And if you are against the topic, you should say, hello, everyone, and thank you, moderator, for giving me the chance. And I'm against the topic, and I'd like to pick up these two disadvantages uh, which ones female students would face. Number one and number two. So this is how we're going to do. So everybody, can you please type in the chat box? You need to say this short sentence at least. Thank you very much for giving up this. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity, Mr. Moderator, and for the topic. And male students, you should say, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, Mr. Moderator. Again is the topic. So can you please write down these two sentences quickly? Yeah, thank you. And you need to say, are you for the topic or are you against the topic? So you need to say, I'm for the notion. I am for the notion or I am against the notion. All right. So please write down, I am for the notion, or I am against the notion. Yeah. So I am for the notion, or if you are against the notion, I am against the notion. Then you should say something. So you shouldn't repeat the things. For example, let's say the female group. First female said about career opportunities. Second female said about security and freedom. Third female said about education. Fourth female said about what is called hospital, medicine, and health sector, health and well-being. So you shouldn't repeat it, right? And also, when you are against the topic, so you should say something against the topic or against the point your previous speaker said. So আপনার আগের স্পিকার যারা যা বলে যাবে সেটার যুক্তি খণ্ডনের চেষ্টা করবেন. This is how it's very clear, very short, very sweet. So you need to start. Hi everyone, assalamu alaikum. My name is Habib, and thank you, Mr. Moderator, giving me this opportunity for the topic. And today I'd like to say female students should study abroad and get settled because of X, Y, Z. First of all, say X, moreover, Y, furthermore, Z. So আপনি তিনটা topic নিয়ে কথা বলেন. So I'll give the time, probably 3 to 4 minutes. Then you should stop. Then there will be someone from against the topic from female, and sorry, from male, and he's gonna say something, and he's gonna try to say something against your logic, probably 1 or 2 sentences, and he's gonna present that why shouldn't female student study abroad and get settled. So this is how to say, don't repeat, try to get a lot more ideas. So I would recommend you to get a WhatsApp group, male and female, discuss a lot of things, practice it, and come tomorrow and yeah, show yourself with respect, right? মারামারি করা যাবে না, right? With due respect, you should present yourself. Is it clear? Okay, if it is clear, please type in the chat box everybody clear. আর আপনাদের এই ডিবেটটা করার জন্য আপনাদের হোমওয়ার্ক থাকবে হলো এইটাই টপিক, এই টপিকের আপনি পক্ষে বিপক্ষে দুইটা বলবেন এবং কোনটার পক্ষে আপনি সেটা আপনি ফাইনালি কনক্লুশন টানবেন। তাতে কি হবে, আপনাদের ডিবেট করতে সুবিধা হবে, রাইট? আর এইটার মেইন পারপাস কি আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান। সো ওয়াই আর উই ডুইং ডিবেট? We are supposed to learn a lot of English, IELTS, speaking, writing, reading. Why are we doing debate? Type in the chat box. What's the reason we are doing debate? Type in the chat box. Why are you doing debate? Why are we doing debate? Why? No, it's writing task 2. Because writing task 2-তে আপনাদের একটা টপিক আসে, 250 সেন্টেন্স লিখতে হয়। মোস্ট অফ দ্য টাইম এটা হয় আর্গুমেন্টেটিভ, অর্থাৎ বিতর্কতামূলক। আপনি যদি জানেন যে বিতর্ক কিভাবে করতে হয়, ফরে কি বলতে হয়, এগেনস্টে কি বলতে হয়, তাহলে আপনার এই রাইটিংটা আপনার জন্য ক্লিয়ার হয়ে যাবে। প্লিজ টাইপ ইন দ্য চ্যাট বক্স রাইটিং টাস্ক 2 is gonna help you for writing task 2. Everybody please type in the chat box writing task 2. That's why we are doing this debate. We got a purpose to do something, right? And the purpose of doing this debate is writing task 2. Excellent, thank you. So today's class is all about comparison. Type in the chat box comparison, COMPARISON. Quickly type in the chat box. Type in the chat box comparison. So this class I'm gonna go a bit fast. However, if you don't understand, I would recommend you re-watch it, do the revision. What do you need to do? Type in the chat box. যদি আপনি কোনো ক্লাস না বুঝেন তাহলে আপনাকে কি করতে হবে? Rewatch it. Type in the chat box, rewatch. I will rewatch. Or I will watch it again. I will watch it again or rewatch. Type in the chat box, rewatch, shortcut. Okay, so comparison. So type in the chat box, which country is the biggest country in the world? Type in the chat box, I'd like to see. Which country is the biggest country in the world? Okay, now I'm not teaching you general knowledge because you are not going for BCS, you are going for IELTS because you don't love quota system. My God, well done, youngsters. Um, so Russia, everybody, can you please type in the chat box? Russia. Everybody type in the chat box, Russia. Russia. Okay, so the biggest country in the world is Russia. And the smallest country in the world, type in the chat box. Which one is the smallest country in the world? Type in the chat box. Type in the chat box quickly. So Vatican City. Excellent. Thank you. So largest country. Okay, now I need a complete sentence. So which one is the largest country in the world? Give me a full sentence, complete sentence. Type in the chat box. Which one is the largest country in the world? Type in the chat box. I'd like to see. Give me the full sentence. Don't play shortcut. Which one is the Sultan Mahmud? Russia is not a full sentence. Russia is the largest country in the world. Excellent. Excellent. I'd like to see this sentence from everybody else. Russia is the largest country in the world. Russia is the. পুরোপুরি লিখতে হবে. Russia is the largest country in the world. Okay. And which one is the smallest country in the world? Now type in the chat box and give me full sentence. Don't play shortcut. Vatican City. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Russia is the largest country in the world. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. So now I'm gonna unmute yourself. You need to tell these two sentences 3 times. এই দুইটা সেন্টেন্স কয়বার বলতে হবে আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান। So 3 times, 2 sentences 3 times. আপনাকে বলতে হবে যখন আমি বলবো 3, 2, 1 go, আপনাকে বলতে হবে Russia is the largest country in the world and Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Russia is the largest country in the world. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Russia is the largest country in the world. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Okay, are you ready? So what I'm gonna do, I'll unmute yourself. So make sure you give me 6 sentences together. 6 sentences together. So unmuting yourself. Unmute yourself.
Russia is the biggest country in the
Russia
world.
is
Russia
the
is the biggest country in the world.
Russia is the largest country in the world. Russia is the biggest country in the world. Russia is the biggest country in the world. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Vatican City is the world.
Russia is the biggest country in the world.
Vatican City is the
Russia is the largest country in the
world.
world. Vatican City is the smallest country.
Vatican City is the smallest country in the world.
Russia is the largest country in the world. Russia is the largest country in the
The
world.
largest country in the
Russia is
world.
the
Vatican
largest
City is
country
the
in the world.
smallest
Vatican
country
City
in
is
the
the
world.
smallest country in the world.
The
Vatican
largest
City is
country
the
in the
smallest
world.
country in the world. Vatican City.
So how many sentences have you made? Please type in the chat box. How many sentences have you made? Type in the chat box. I'd like to see. 6. Excellent. Thank you. Have you made it? Okay, now I'd like to see. If you cannot make it, please type in the chat box, I can't. যদি আপনি না পারেন এই সেন্টেন্স দুইটা বানাইতে, তাহলে আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান, I can't. I'll help you. Okay. Excellent. Kushum. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. তাহলে আমরা কি করব? এই দুইটা সেন্টেন্স একসাথে লিখব। দুইটা সেন্টেন্স আমাকে একসাথে লিখে দেখান তো। দুইটা সেন্টেন্স একসাথে লিখে দেখান। দুইটা সেন্টেন্স একসাথে লিখে দেখেন। So Russia is the largest country in the world, and Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Dhaka is the largest country Vatican City is the largest country in the world, and Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. You don't understand grammar, you don't understand structure. All you need to do is you need to memorize these two sentences, because once you memorize these two sentences, is gonna be your structure for comparison. আপনি যখন এটা কম্পেয়ার করতে পারবেন তখন এইটাই আপনাকে স্ট্রাকচার হিসেবে কাজ করবে। ওকে, আচ্ছা এবার আমাকে দুইটা সেন্টেন্স লিখে দেখান, দেখি আপনাদের পরীক্ষা। আইফোন মোর এক্সপেন্সিভ অ্যান্ড্রয়েডের চেয়ে, অ্যান্ড্রয়েড চিপার আইফোনের চেয়ে। আই রিপিট, আইফোন মোর এক্সপেন্সিভ অ্যান্ড্রয়েডের চেয়ে, ওকে অ্যান্ড্রয়েড ফোনের চেয়ে, অ্যান্ড্রয়েড সরি আইফোন মোর এক্সপেন্সিভ অ্যান্ড্রয়েড ফোনের চেয়ে, অ্যান্ড্রয়েড ফোন মোর সস্তা মোর চিপার আইফোনের চেয়ে। Write down these two sentences. I'd like to see. iPhone is more expensive than Android. Okay, Android is no more লাগবে না, cheaper, the cheapest, right? So more লাগবে না, শুধু cheaper বললে হবে, CHEAPER, cheaper. So আমরা বলি expensive, more expensive, the most expensive, তারপরে বলি cheap, cheaper, the cheapest. So iPhone is more expensive than Android, and Android is, no, I didn't say that, Sumaya. iPhone is more expensive than Android phone, and Android phone is cheaper than iPhone. Excellent, excellent. Type in the chat box, I'd like to see. Type in the chat box, I'd like to see. iPhone is more expensive than THAN, than J, Ina, A. Android phone is cheaper than iPhone. So guys, take care of your spelling, right? আপনারা spelling অনেক মিস্টেক করতেছেন। Android is cheaper than iPhone. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for responding. Thank you for responding. Next one. Next one. So সমুদ্র ইংরেজি কি? আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান তো, সমুদ্র ইংরেজি কি? সি। পুকুর ইংরেজি কি? পুকুর। পন্ড। তাইলে এবার দুইটার সাথে কম্পেয়ার করেন। কোনটা বড় কোনটা ছোট? Sea is bigger than pond, okay, and pond is so bigger, smaller, দুইটা দিয়ে করতে হবে, মিনিং একই। কি বলছিলাম, আইএলটিএস এ আপনি যত স্ট্রাকচার যত ঘুরাই ঘুরাই লিখতে পারেন, এটা প্রুভ করতে হবে এক্সামিনারকে যে আপনি অনেক কিছু জানেন। So sea is bigger than pond and pond is smaller than sea. Excellent, excellent. Keep writing, keep writing. Sea is bigger than pond and pond is smaller than sea. আচ্ছা, THEEN যারা লেখেন এটা রং স্পেলিং, THAN.
Yeah, thank you. No, you good?
Excellent.
Thank you. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Monir, you said sea is the largest, but pond is smaller. No, I understand what you said, but according to grammar and structure, this is not the right sentence. শুদ্ধ করে লেখেন মনির, কি হবে? Sea is bigger than pond and pond is smaller than sea. যারা এখনো পারেননি সবাই এই সেন্টেন্সটা একটু লিখে দেখান। Sea is bigger than pond and pond is smaller than sea. Right. Right. Going back to Russia and Vatican City. Acha, Russia and Vatican City. Can you please write down 3 countries' names? The largest country in the world, biggest country in the world, and the smallest country in the world, and our country, Bangladesh. So write down 3 countries' name. I'd like to see if you can write them properly. 3টা countryর নাম আমাকে একটু লিখে দেখান তো। Quickly type in the chat box. No, I said the largest country in the world, the smallest country in the world, and name of your country. Follow the instruction. Listen to me what I said. Then write down, okay? Excellent. So Russia, Vatican City, Bangladesh. Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Thank you for responding. Thank you for responding. So now I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen? If you can, please type in the chat box how many countries you can see on the slide. How many countries you can see on the slide? Type in the chat box. How many countries you can see on the slide? 3. Okay, so now here. So these are the comparison. So Russia is bigger than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is bigger than Vatican City. Vatican City is smaller than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is smaller than Russia. So among these 3 countries, Russia is the biggest country in the world and Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. I repeat with me. Right? Say with me. আমার সাথে সবাই বলেন। Russia is bigger than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is bigger than Vatican City. Vatican City is smaller than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is smaller than Russia. So among these 3 countries, Russia is the biggest one in the world and Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Can you say these 5 sentences? 1, 2, 5 or 6? Can you say that? If you can, please type in the chat box. Yes, I can. I'd like to see. I'd like to see. Please type in the chat box. Yes, I can. Okay. So repeat with me. Russia is bigger than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is bigger than Vatican City. Vatican City is smaller than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is smaller than Russia. So among these 3 countries, Russia is the largest country in the world and Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to unmute yourself and you need to give me all the sentences. সবগুলো sentence আমাকে বলতে হবে, right? So please unmute yourself. 3, 2, 1, go.
Russia is
Russia
the
is the biggest
Bangladesh is
Bangladesh
bigger than
English Bangladesh.
Russia is bigger than Bangladesh.
Bangladesh
is bigger than Vatican City.
Bangladesh
in the world.
Bangladesh
country
These 3
and
countries
This country
Vatican City is the smallest country.
Biggest
smallest
Bangladesh is bigger than Vatican City.
Thanks a lot. So now I'm going to give you 2 sentences. You should listen very carefully and then tell me, is it the right sentence or wrong sentence? Listen carefully. Okay. So if I say okay, say that I am in another way. Okay, let me see what you have written. Russia is bigger than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is bigger than Vatican City. Vatican City is smaller than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is smaller than Russia. Russia is the biggest country in the world, and Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Okay, this is how I need to say. Okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. So we're gonna do comparison these things: pond and river, and sea, pond, river, and sea. So can you please make all the sentences comparing these three things? এই তিনটা জিনিসের কম্পেয়ার করে আপনারা আমাকে কিছু সেন্টেন্স তৈরি দেখান তো। I'm gonna give you 1 minute to write down all those sentences. Type in the chat box. Type in the chat box. Type in the chat box. I'd like to see. Give me all the sentences, not 1, 2, 3. Give me all the sentences. So 30 seconds gone. Okay, Jackie said pond is smaller than river, river is smaller than sea, sea is bigger than river. Okay, so we're gonna start from the left. We're gonna go right, right, and then we're gonna come from right to left. Okay. Sea is bigger than river, river is bigger than pond, again pond is smaller than river. So among these three things, pond is the smallest one and sea is the biggest one. Okay, among these three, pond is the biggest one and sea is the biggest one and pond is the smallest one. Excellent, excellent. Now I'm gonna go another. So village, town, and city. Village, town, and city. So make 6 sentences again. I'm gonna give you a minute to type it. Village, town, and city. Village, town, and city. Village, town, and city. Give me 6 sentences. 6. Okay, 30 seconds left. You have got 30 seconds more. So speed up. Okay, village is smaller than. Okay. Excellent. Shumi. Village is smaller than town. Town is bigger than village. Okay. Okay, this is how we're gonna do. So village is smaller than town. Town is smaller than city. City is bigger than town. Town is bigger than village. So among these three places, village is the smallest one. City is the biggest one. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'll request you to unmute yourself and you need to give me 6 sentences. Ready? If you're ready, please type in the chat box ready. R-E-A-D-Y. R-E-A-D-Y. Excellent. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Village is smaller than
smaller
town.
than town.
Bigger than town.
The smaller
But
than town, town is smaller than city. Among them, city is larger, city is larger than town, town is larger than village. Among them, village is smaller.
Smallest one.
Smaller than town.
Town
Among these, biggest one and the smallest one.
In the wall on.
Excellent. Wahid, can you please give me 6 sentences? Wahid, can you please give me 6 sentences?
Sir, city is bigger than town. Town is bigger than village. Village is smaller than town. So among the three town, city is the biggest, and village is the smallest.
Okay. Please type in chat box. Thanks, Wahid. I need another volunteer. So Fardin Chaudhary, please unmute yourself and give me 6 sentences.
City is bigger than town. Town is bigger than village. Village is smaller than town. Town is smaller than city. Among these, city is the biggest one and village is the smallest one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please type in chat box. Thanks, Fardin. Okay. Anybody else would like to give it a try? Anybody else would like to give it a try? Okay. Please unmute yourself, Habib Islamun. Unmute yourself, please.
City is bigger than town. Town is bigger than village. Village is smallest than town. Town is smallest than city. Among them, their city is biggest in the world on and village is smallest than in the world on.
No, you messed up. Messed up. Habib. Okay. So one more time, please repeat it with me because we are making a lot of sentences, a lot of structure is not clear. So please repeat with me. So we're going to start from the left. So village is smaller than town. Town is smaller than city. City is bigger than town. Town is bigger than village. So among these 3 places, village is the smallest one and city is the biggest one. Everybody clear? If it is, please type in the chat box clear. Quickly type in the chat box clear. I'd like to see how many of you. So I'd like to give you one more time. Please practice with me. Right? So all you need to do is you need to unmute yourself and you need to give me 6 sentences together. আমরা শুরু করব left থেকে তারপরে শেষ করব right থেকে. So please unmute yourself. 3, 2, 1, go.
Village is
smaller than town. The town
City is bigger than town. A town is bigger than town.
village. Among these 3 places, the larger one and among them, village
Is smaller than town. Town is smaller than.
Thank you. Thank you. So now I'm going to give you a sentence. Listen carefully. Sentence is, the size of village is smaller than town. I repeat, the size of village is smaller than town. Is it right sentence? Type in chat box yes or no. The size of village is smaller than town. Is it right sentence? If yes, please type in chat box yes. I'd like to see. I'd like to see. Okay, someone said right, someone said wrong, someone said no. Okay, so if you said right, keep quiet. If you said not right, tell me what's wrong with this sentence. What's wrong with this sentence? Type in the chat box. What's wrong with this sentence? The size of village is smaller than that of town. Okay, it's really difficult, but I need to explain to you. The sentence I told you, you understood the meaning, but it's a wrong sentence because You cannot compare the size with town. আপনি সাইজের সাথে টাউনের সাথে কম্পেয়ার করতে পারবেন না, সিমিলার জিনিস আপনাকে কম্পেয়ার করতে হবে, রাইট? সো আপনাকে বলতে হবে দ্য সাইজ অফ ভিলেজ ইজ স্মলার দ্যান সাইজ অফ টাউন। যদি ভিলেজের সাথে সাইজ দেন তাহলে কি টাউনের সাথেও সাইজ দিতে হবে। ক্লিয়ার? আপনি বলতে পারেন না দ্য সাইজ অফ ভিলেজ ইজ স্মলার দ্যান টাউন, বলতে পারেন। আপনাকে বলতে হবে দ্য সাইজ অফ ভিলেজ ইজ স্মলার দ্যান দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন, অথবা সাইজ দুইটা থেকে বাদ দিতে হবে, আর যদি সাইজ অ্যাড করেন দুইটার সাথেই করতে হবে। এতটুকু ক্লিয়ার কিনা? যদি ক্লিয়ার হয়ে থাকে তাহলে সেন্টেন্সটা একটু লিখে দেখান। রাইট সেন্টেন্স কি হবে? The size of village is smaller than the size of town. আচ্ছা, এস লাগাইতে হবে না, সিঙ্গুলার সাইজ। The size of village is smaller than the size of town. Quickly type in the chat box. Excellent. এবার টাউনের সাথে সিটির কম্পেয়ার করব সাইজ দিয়ে, তাহলে এবার সেন্টেন্স কি হবে আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান। The size of town is smaller than the size of city. Quickly type in the chat box. The size of town is smaller than the size of city. Quickly type in the chat box. Town or city দুইটার মধ্যে কম্পেয়ার করতেছি। The size of town is smaller than the size of town. Okay, এবার উল্টা দিকে, the size of city is bigger than the size of town. এবার সিটির সাথে টাউনের সাইজের তুলনা কিভাবে করব? The size of city is bigger. The size of city is bigger than the size of town. Okay, the last one, town and village. তাহলে কি হবে? The size of town is bigger than the size of village. সবাই লিখেন, the size of town is bigger than the size of village. তাহলে কম্পারিজনে সিমিলারিটি থাকতে হবে, প্যারালাল থাকতে হবে। আপনি সাইজের সাথে টাউনের কম্পেয়ার করতে পারেন না, আপনাকে সাইজের সাথে সাইজের কম্পেয়ার করতে হবে। এইভাবে যদি না লিখেন তাহলে সেন্টেন্স ভুল হবে। এতটুকু ক্লিয়ার কিনা? যদি এতটুকু ক্লিয়ার হয়ে থাকেন তাহলে আমাকে চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান ক্লিয়ার। এতটুকু তাহলে চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান ক্লিয়ার। আচ্ছা, লাস্ট সেন্টেন্সটা সবাই লিখেন। The size of town is bigger than, এতটুকু লিখে স্টপ করেন। The size of town is bigger than এতটুকু লিখে স্টপ। The size of town is bigger than, okay, এরপরে দেন এর পরে ইন ব্র্যাকেটে লেখেন that ব্র্যাকেটে লেখেন that the size of town is bigger than ব্র্যাকেটে that, তারপর লেখেন the size of village. ওকে, এখন এই যে আমরা সাইজ দ্বিতীয়বার বলছি সাইজ, এই সাইজের পরিবর্তে আমরা দ্যাট ইউজ করতে পারি। সাইজের পরিবর্তে আমরা কি ইউজ করতে পারি? দ্যাট। সুতরাং এবার একটু লেখেন সাইজ ইকুয়ালস দ্যাট। একটু লিখেন সবাই, সাইজ ইকুয়ালস দ্যাট। আচ্ছা, এবার আমরা সেন্টেন্সটা তৈরি করব। আমরা সাইজ বলবো না, বলবো দ্যাট। তাহলে এবার টাউনের সাথে ভিলেজের সাইজ দিয়ে কম্পারিজন করেন, তাহলে কি হবে? দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন, সবাই একটু লেখেন, দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন ইজ বিগার দেন দ্যাট অফ ভিলেজ। দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন ইজ বিগার দেন দ্যাট অফ ভিলেজ। সবাই লেখেন দ্যাট অফ ভিলেজ। দ্যাট মানে কি? আগে লিখছেন দ্যাট মানে হলো সাইজ, তাহলে সাইজ পরিবর্তে আপনি দ্যাট ইউজ করতে পারেন। সুতরাং এইরকম যদি সেন্টেন্স দেখেন, দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন ইজ বিগার দ্যান দ্যাট অফ ভিলেজ, আপনি বুঝবেন কিনা? যদি বুঝে থাকেন তাহলে লিখেন আন্ডারস্টুড। দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন ইজ বিগার দ্যান দ্যাট অফ ভিলেজ। এই ট্রিকটা যদি আপনি বুঝে থাকেন তাহলে লেখেন আন্ডারস্টুড। এক্সেলেন্ট, এক্সেলেন্ট, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর রেসপন্ডিং, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর রেসপন্ডিং, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর রেসপন্ডিং। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর রেসপন্ডিং। আচ্ছা, যারা কানেক্টরের কথা বলছিলেন তাদের জন্য কানেক্টর, আপনারা যারা কানেক্টরের কথা বলছিলেন তাদের জন্য কানেক্টর আপনারা কি করতে পারেন, আমি হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, আপনাদের টেনশনের কোনো কারণ নেই। ভিআইপি, ভিআইপি should use, right? যারা যারা কানেক্টর চেয়েছিলেন তাদের জন্য কানেক্টর। সো দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন ইজ, মনে হচ্ছেন আপনি ইজ বাদ দিয়ে দিয়েছেন, দ্য সাইজ অফ টাউন ইজ বিগার দ্যান দ্যাট অফ ভিলেজ। সো যারা রিলিজিয়নের কথা বলছেন, কালচারের কথা বলছেন, দেখছেন দুই ভদ্র মহিলা যাচ্ছে বোরকা পরা লন্ডনে। সো it's good to see those sort of ladies wearing burqa. I like it. Okay, excellent. সো এই কম্পারিজন এতক্ষণ আমরা যা প্র্যাকটিস করেছি এগুলাকে গ্রামাটিক্যাল টার্মে কি বলে আমাকে চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান। তিনটা টার্ম বলে, কি কি বলে একটু লিখে দেখান। আপনাদের দুইটা কম্পারিজন শিখাইছি। ডিগ্রি, ওকে, এক্সেলেন্ট, এক্সেলেন্ট, ডিগ্রি। আপনাদের কাজ হলো, এখনো যারা ক্লিয়ারলি বুঝেন না এই ক্লাসটা দেখবেন এবং আপনাদের বাসায় যে গ্রামার বই আছে সেই জায়গা থেকে একটু পড়বেন, তাইলে আপনাদের মেইন জিনিস আপনাদের মাথায় আছে। এখনো আপনারা জানেন, বাট আপনাদের বিশ্বাস এখনো জন্মায় না যে আমি যেগুলো বলতেছি এগুলো ঠিক কিনা। এই জন্য একটু গ্রামার বইয়ের সাহায্য নেবেন, এইটা আপনাদের আইএলটিএস খুব কাজে লাগবে। হ্যাঁ, বিভিন্ন জিনিস কম্পেয়ার করে দেখাবেন। আরেকটা জিনিস, আচ্ছা এবার যদি বলি যে আচ্ছা এবার আরেকটা জিনিস, আরেকটা সেন্টেন্স খুব দ্রুত লেখান তো, যে মাহি পরিমণির মতোই সুন্দর। মাহি পরিমণির মতোই সুন্দর, চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান। মাহি পরিমণির মতোই সুন্দর, as beautiful as, okay, as beautiful as beautiful as beautiful as, ওকে। সো সো আপনারা পজিটিভ, কম্পারেটিভ এন্ড সুপারলেটিভ এই তিনটে জিনিসই আমার সাথে প্র্যাকটিস করেছেন এতক্ষণ। ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজে আমরা এইভাবে ইউজ করি। সো একটু গ্রামার বই বাসায় দেখে নেবেন, আর যদি এখনো কনফিউশন থাকে এই লেকচারটা আবার পুনরায় শুনবেন। আচ্ছা, কারা কারা আপনারা অবসর সময়ে, লেজার টাইমে, কনভেনিয়েন্ট টাইমে এই লেকচারগুলো আবার শুনেন, আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান রি ওয়াচ। কারা কারা একই ক্লাস আর একবার শোনেন, দুইবার তিনবার করে শোনেন, টাইপ ইন দ্য চ্যাট বক্স রি ওয়াচ। কারণ কি, আপনি প্রথমবার যখন শুনবেন লেকচার সরাসরি, এখন আমার কাছ থেকে শুনতেছেন, আপনারা একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখেন 40 to 50% আপনারা কনজিউম করতেছেন, 40 to 50, টাইপ ইন দ্য চ্যাট বক্স। ফার্স্ট টাইম 40 to 50, এর বেশি না। আপনি সেকেন্ড টাইম যখন দেখেন এটা আসে 70 to 80, সেকেন্ড টাইম যখন 70 to 80 সেকেন্ড টাইম, আর থার্ড টাইম যখন এটা তখন 85 to 90, 85 to 90। সো যারা যারা আইএলটিএস করতেছেন, যাদের যাদের বেসিকে সমস্যা আছে, আমি বলবো যে এই ক্লাসগুলো, আমার ক্লাসগুলো পুনরায় দেখেন। আপনার পুরো বই মুখস্থ করতে হবে না, পুরো গ্রামার গোষ্ঠী উদ্ধার করতে হবে না। আপনি যদি এই বেসিক জিনিসগুলো আপনি একটু বারবার দেখেন, এগুলো যদি আপনার ক্লিয়ার হয়ে যায়, আপনি আইএলটিএস করতে খুব মজা পাবেন। ম্যাডাম যা বলবে তাই বুঝবেন, হোমওয়ার্ক দিলে সেটা করতে পারবেন। আর যদি আপনার এই বেসিক জিনিসগুলো ক্লিয়ার না থাকে, ইউ উইল বি স্ট্রাগলিং, আপনি স্ট্রাগল করতে থাকবেন। সো এই ক্লাসগুলো পুনরায় দেখেন। কালকে আপনাদের ডিবেট আর আপনাদের হোমওয়ার্ক কি মনে আছে তো? যদি মনে থাকে তাহলে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান, ইয়েস আই রিমেম্বার। টাইপ ইন দ্য চ্যাট বক্স, ইয়েস আই রিমেম্বার। আপনাদের হোমওয়ার্ক হলো ফিমেল students should study abroad and get settled whilst other disagree with this opinion. Okay, so this is the homework. So make sure you give a presentation. And how many sentences you got to make? Please type in chat box. কতগুলো সেন্টেন্স আপনাকে তৈরি করতে হবে? 100. Excellent. And so, and from mail group, who is gonna make the WhatsApp group for practicing? আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে দেখান, মেল গ্রুপ থেকে কে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপ তৈরি করবেন এবং সবাইকে জয়েন করতে বলবেন এবং সেই জায়গায় প্র্যাকটিস করবেন। টাইপ ইন দ্য চ্যাট বক্স, আইড লাইক টু সি। সাহস করে বলেন যে আমি একটা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপ বানাবো, লিংক দেবো ওই জায়গায়, সেই জায়গায় সবাই প্র্যাকটিস করবো। টাইপ ইন দ্য চ্যাট বক্স, হু? I need a man who's gonna make a WhatsApp group and you're gonna practice together. Type in the chat box. I'd like to see who is the man. Who is the man? Okay, Avanti. Thank you. Thank you. So make a WhatsApp group at the end of the class and share the link in the group. Male students, please join there. যারা মেল স্টুডেন্ট আছেন সেই জায়গায় জয়েন করবেন, আর ফিমেলদের অলরেডি হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপ আছে, সেই জায়গায় প্র্যাকটিস করবেন। কালকে ডিবেট হবে, খেলা হবে, দেখি কারা জিতেন। ওকে, সো আনটিল দেন, আল্লাহ হাফেজ, ভালো থাকবেন সবাই, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। এন্ড এট দ্য এন্ড প্লিজ লেট মি নো হাউ ওয়াজ টুডেস ক্লাস। আজকের ক্লাসটা আপনাদের কাছে কেমন লেগেছে আমাকে একটু চ্যাট বক্সে লিখে জানান।